New Amazon summer finds. I'm excited to be sharing some of my new recent additions to my life. Really, I have some fashion, I have some beauty, I have some like beach items that I actually just used this past weekend whenever I went to the beach. So if you want to see my latest Amazon finds, then just keep on watching. As always, all the items will be linked down below in the description. You can also find it on my first pinned comment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the first item. One of the things that was definitely on my wish list was some sort of hat. I do have some other like straw hats and I have like baseball caps. But what I really wanted was something that I could just like put on that is easy to transport and carry, and also that I can have like a cute little updo, because you know, whenever you have a hat, you have to have your hair down, especially when you wear like a baseball cap. You have to have your hair down. So I found this one on Amazon and I absolutely love it because again, it's so easy to pack. You don't have to worry about, especially like the brim getting all wonky, whether you have it like in a suitcase or a beach bag. This one just rolls up like this and it has this little band that you can just put like this and throw it in your bag. And then you just put this on your head. And there is a strap here on the back. So once you put it on your head, like so, it velcros in the bag, and then you have your little wide brim hat, and it works obviously with your hair down. I like to have it at the beach, my hair out of my face, so I have it in a top knot and it just sticks out from the top of the hat. But I just absolutely love this one. Less than $20 as well, and comes in different colors and shades. Now most days I don't have any makeup on just because it's so hot and humid outside, so what I like to do is really just concentrate on my skincare, and then maybe I'll put on like a tinted moisturizer. Definitely sunscreen every day, but one thing that I added to my skincare routine are these from e.l.f. These are Thirst Burst drops, but I noticed that these drops are very comparable to the Glow Recipe. What is it called? It's in a pink jar, and I've had that. I've purchased them a couple of times and they're really good, especially for hydrating your skin. And if you really enjoy that dewy look under your makeup, it's really nice. But obviously this one's a lot more affordable, and I felt like the formulas were very similar. So this has a 1% hydrating hibiscus complex, which who knows what that is, but it also has 5% niacinamide, as well as hyaluronic acid, which is really going to absorb all that moisture and that humidity in the air, just put it in your skin. So you'll notice like a temporary plump in your skin, especially around like the fine lines and wrinkles. So I absolutely love this. Very gentle on my skin as well. My next item is a new nail polish from Sally Hansen. Right now they are a little bit tripped because I did go to the beach yesterday, and if you've ever gone to the beach, you know that sand and that salt water is just going to like completely tear up your manicure. So I have them on right now, and I really like this color because it's very similar to the OPI buff. What is it called? Is it ski? This one is called Ski Bunny, the one that I'm wearing, but the one from OPI that is very popular is a milky white. It's something bunny, buff bunny, something like bunny, but it's very popular. But I found it in Sally Hansen, and I just really like how like a milky white looks against tan skin. Granted, I need to do a little bit more tanning, but I really liked like this milky white color. So I actually have it on my toes and on my hands, and I absolutely love them. It's currently on sale on Amazon right now. Another thing I recommend for your hands is going to be cuticle oil. So this one is from Cuticle, I believe is how you pronounce it. I got the milk and honey scent. I was gonna say taste, but it's like you don't taste it. It's like cuticle oil, but it smells really, really nice. It's very like subtle, and you just put it on your cuticles and just massage it in. And again, like you go into the pool with all the chlorine, the salt water in the ocean, it's just gonna wreak havoc on your skin. So I feel like cuticles are always so neglected. So I got this oil to just kind of moisturize them and just like make my hands look a little bit better. Honestly, like I am not a fan of going to nail salons. First of all, the prices have been insane lately just to go get like my usual gel nails, and honestly I find them very boring. I don't like to just sit there getting my nails done. I know some people think of it as like pampering. To me, it's just like, it's boring. There is one thing that I semi enjoy is maybe getting my toes done, but again, I also feel like that is so overpriced, and I rather enjoy just sitting in my bathroom floor and just doing my nails. It's kind of therapeutic for me, so I just do my nails at home. I feel like I do a very good job, and I've also like obviously saving money. I rather spend the money buying different nail polishes than going to the salon like every 2 weeks and having to upkeep my nails. Another beauty item I just started using is this from La Roche-Posay. It is the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This one is very gentle. I've been starting to become a big fan of this brand. I had shared in one of my previous videos that I got the sunscreen from there. It's like the milk sunscreen, and I love it because it just really melts into my skin. It doesn't give me that white cast either. So I decided to go ahead and try this facial cleanser, and it's very gentle. I don't feel like it doesn't tighten your skin. You know, there's some cleansers that just kind of like suck all the moisture out of your skin and your skin feels really tight. This does not do that, but it's very gentle. And again, with this summer heat and going to the pool and going to the beach, I just want to maintain the hydration on my skin. So this one has really helped with that. Okay, next up is this oversized t-shirt. So again, this is not maternity, but I went ahead and just got a large, and it is very oversized. It also does have a very plunging V-neck, so just be aware of that. I just put it with a little bralette that also has a little bit of a deeper V, so I can like feel like protected. But I just feel like sometimes V-necks like just look really, really chic, especially if you have like a really cute necklace. So I got it in this pink color. I think it's so fun for summer. I paired it with my maternity biker shorts, and I just felt like so comfortable. It comes in a ton of colors, and I love the fact that it was like about $11. I got another t-shirt from that same brand. This one is a crew neck though. It's not a V-neck, but it still has that oversized feel. And this one's closer to around $15, but again, very good quality. Like I feel like it's very easy and breezy, and you just throw it on and go. It also has a little slit on the side, which I feel like gives a little bit of interest to a plain oversized t-shirt. It comes from size small to double XL. I just got it in the large to obviously fit the bump, and it comes in a ton of colors. Next up, I have these sandals from Dream Pair. So these actually go from size 5 all the way to size 12. And if you're looking for like a very casual like slide that you can just put on and go, whether you do like errands or dropping off the kids at like summer camp or anything like that, I think you'll really enjoy these. They come in a few neutral colors, including a hot pink if that is your jam. I got it here in the nude weave, and I just was looking for something that's very easy and casual that I can just slip on and go. And so these are gonna come in handy this summer. Another pair I think you're gonna really enjoy are these right here. These look so luxe and a little bit designer inspired, but these are super cute. I got it here in what is called the black in the product page, but obviously it has the tan and the black, and it says Paris on the band. But I thought these were super cute and something that I feel like you can kind of dress up, and I do feel like they fit true to size as well. I don't know what it is if you're like me, but you can never have too many sandals. I feel like when I look at my closet, there are so many of like this type of style, just a flat sandal with a band. I don't know what it is. Like I can never get enough of them, but the one thing is that I actually do use them like on the regular. I'm always with some sort of slide, especially being pregnant. I'm like, you know, just give me a slide over a heel any day. My next Amazon find is this scallop watch band. The previous band that I was wearing was one that you just kind of slip on, so you cannot adjust it. But as I started to gain a little bit of weight, like it started to get a little bit uncomfortable. So I opted for this one right here, which obviously is adjustable. So you could definitely adjust it to your size. But I just thought that this one was so pretty with the scalloping. It just looks really cute. And again, it's that kind of silicone material, so it's comfortable. And it also comes in a ton of colors. I think I paid like about $8 for this band. So I'm definitely gonna be adding more to my cart to kind of match with different outfits because I thought that they were just so cute. Okay, shocker, I have another pair of sandals for you, but these are awesome. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more on the casual side, I actually wore this to dinner last night. We went to get tacos. And so I put these on with my maternity biker shorts, and then I had on that pink V-neck t-shirt, and it was just like a very comfortable, casual, like low-key type of outfit. But I really love these, and I've told y'all like I love these like double strap sandals, and I do really like the ones that have the strap on the back. Like I really like them, but I feel like they just don't look good on me. I feel like they make me look like I'm a 5-year-old. So whenever I find a sandal that does not have the strap on the back, I kind of jump at it. I also like the puffy woven detail throughout, and then there is also the hardware, which is really pretty and kind of just elevates the sandal. But these are very comfortable. I will say if you have wider feet, you might not enjoy these because the footbed is molded, so it is a little bit more on the narrow side. So if you have wider feet, this might be a pass for you. But if not, I think you'll really enjoy these this summer. My next item is a maternity item. I got these like running shorts. Not that I'm gonna be doing any running anytime soon, but I did want something for the summer. This is actually a #1 bestseller in the maternity maternity casual shorts category. And I will say it's very, very comfortable. I'm trying to stay a little bit active. I figured if I got some shorts that actually fit the bump, I would be more inclined to do a little bit more exercising. It's not going very well for me so far, but I do wear these at least around the house. But I definitely need to start hitting the gym. And honestly, like, it's so hot outside, it's really hard to find like a very nice day to go take a stroll. But whenever it's a little bit of a cooler afternoon, like we just had some rain and it was a really nice like 85 degrees. So we actually went on a family walk. So I will take advantage whenever we have those type of evenings to go on a walk with the family. My next summer Amazon find is my Simply Modern rubber tote. So this one is inspired by the Bog bag, but I just feel like this one is a little bit more affordable, which I like. It actually was on sale like for a very long time. I want to say it was over a month it was on sale, and I kept sharing it on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me there, because I do share like when things are going on sale. I share it continuously over there. It's no longer a sale at last check as I'm recording this, but it was on sale for so long. And I remember I kept sharing it and sharing. I'm like, guys, don't forget, like it was like 30% off. So definitely if it goes back on sale, jump on it, because it is such a good bag. I actually still have sand on it because I took it to the beach. I've also been taking it to our community pool when we go with the girls, but I got the extra large here and I feel like it fits everything. I can fit my snackle box in there, some towels. I have a little pouch with the sunscreen. I have our little like Bluetooth speaker. Like there's just a bunch of stuff that just fits in here. So this one is definitely a must. Speaking of things that I put into my Bog bag is definitely my portable fan. Yesterday at the beach was really nice. There was like a really nice breeze. So I actually did not need to even bring this out. So this one's called a Stroller Fan because they have it marketed as a stroller fan for the baby. So that's why I got it. But I really like this one. Let me turn it off because so it doesn't make any noise. Okay, there's 3 different settings. So there's 3 intensities. But what I really like about it is that, is it on? No, it's not on. Hold on. What I really like about it is that it kind of tells you, hold on, let's see if it tells you on there. Yeah, it'll tell you exactly how much juice is left in here. So you don't put batteries, but you actually just plug it in to recharge it. So I love that it's rechargeable. And then the head, you can also spin it around if you need to, wherever you want the air to go. But I really like this little like octopus legs that you can just either prop it on a table or again wrap it around the stroller. But this one is definitely one of my favorites. I also grabbed this one, which is a little bit more handheld and smaller. You can throw it in your beach bag when you're out and about. You can just throw this in your purse. I also like it that it has this little mirror here, and then you can even put the light on. So if it's like nighttime, let me see if I can turn it on. Hello. Okay. So then you can even get the light on like that. Check your makeup. So if it's nighttime, you can do that. And then obviously it's a fan as well. So you can go ahead and get cooled off during these hot summer months. Another item's been coming in handy whenever we go to the beach or the pool are these big oversized towels. Absolutely love this one because obviously it fits my aesthetic with the neutrals. It does come in different colors as well, but I feel like this size is like perfect. Like it's super oversized. I've also washed it a few times and it's still like, it's not the thickest, but it's not thin. It's not like those papery thin towels that you think you would get on Amazon. Like it's a really good durable towel. And I really like one side is like a little bit softer. The other one is more obviously like a towel material, but this one's such a nice towel. But if you want the same like neutral color, this one is actually called chiffon and it's actually about 21% off at the moment. Another item we used at the beach was our solar buddy. So this has been really easy for the girls to actually put sunscreen or reapply sunscreen throughout the day. So you just basically unscrew this top and then you can put the sunscreen inside. There's this little foamy part and then a roller ball here in the center, and then you'll have your sunscreen. You can just roll it on like that. So really convenient, especially if you have kids. Also, if you're sending your kids to like day camps or summer camps, this will be super simple for them to apply on their own. I know kids sometimes don't want to get their hands dirty. They hate the feel of the sunscreen. So this way they can kind of just keep their hands clean, but still be able to apply the sunscreen. My next Amazon find is a Stanley cup. I know, I mean, you either love them or hate them, or you have a different type of insulated cup, but for me, the Stanley just is so good. I do have other ones that I like as well, but this was the one that I reached for the most. I don't know if it's the color, I don't know what it is, but this is like my go-to. I have this like on the side of my bed whenever I need a drink. Grab this. I actually have the 30 ounce right here. I do kind of wish that I did get the 40 ounce. I also got this little topper. Now I feel like there's other Stanleys that do have the straw that flips down. I may or may not get that. I don't know. I'm not the type that needs to have a Stanley in every single color, but I would like to have one more. But in the meantime, I just went ahead and got these little toppers that you could just put on the straw. So if I'm like out and about, I don't like want my straw just like picking up anything out in the air. So I got this cute little bow topper there, and it comes in a set of 3. So I actually have one, and then my daughter, I got her a very like mini Stanley and she loves it. So she puts this topper on hers as well. Okay, I had to walk in the kitchen. I actually found my daughter's little Stanley. So this is hers right here, and she has her little topper. So as you can see, I think this is the 14 ounce is what she has. And then I have the 30 ounce, but I just thought that it was cute, and she's small. So, you know, this is like easy for her to carry. She was taking this to school, and she just thought that she was like the coolest because she had a Stanley. But yeah, if you have small children, I think they'll really enjoy this one as well. Okay, my next summer find, which I think that you would really enjoy, especially if you're gonna be traveling this summer, is this selfie stick. This one is amazing. I love it because let me see, I have my phone right here. So if you have an iPhone, it has a magnetic strip. This actually comes with the ring as well that you can attach, but my phone, I guess, just has it. I didn't know that it could do that, but it's magnetic, and you just place it here on the selfie stick, and you can either like take a selfie if you need to. So if you're like traveling somewhere, you have friends and you need like that extra like space, you could definitely use this. It extends to 64 inches, so it's actually like pretty big. You probably can't see it here, but yeah, it's like a very big stick. I've been using this to do like reels, so it's been very helpful. And it actually comes with a remote control as well. So again, if you're traveling or you want to take like a really neat shot, you just take the remote control off, which is actually attached here to the tripod, and you could just take that out, and then you just press the button and it'll take the picture. So really neat. And then obviously if you need it as a tripod, you press the button here. I always have trouble with this. I never know how to do it. And then as you start to go up, this part comes out. So now you have an actual tripod. So very, very useful. If you're a creator or you just like creating videos, I think you'll really enjoy this tripod. I have plenty of tripods and I hate them all except for this one. I also like the fact that it collapses if it's in my tote bag because it's like that small. So again, if you're maybe just taking a weekender bag somewhere, or if you're just taking a carry-on, this is not going to take a lot of room. So really like this one. It comes in white and black. Speaking of weekenders, I actually have this bag from Cuticle. This one is so nice because sometimes like my girls will go stay the night at their cousin's house, or sometimes they'll go stay the night at my mom's house. And so they don't need like a lot of luggage, you know, but they do need a little bag, and I feel like this weekender bag is just perfect for a one-night stay. It does have like the compartments on the inside. There's obviously a bunch of storage. So there's like one zipper here that goes along the whole bag, and then there's one in the front, so there's like another pocket. There's also this side thing that you can actually put, like, I guess you can put your drink if you want to, or if you have like a different tumbler. And then it has a little pull tab here to secure your drink. So I guess you can even use this as a gym bag. It has another little insert here on the back. And then here is that little strap. So if you wanted to use this as your carry-on and maybe you have your luggage, you can just insert this over and just make it really easy for you to carry throughout the airport. So you have these handles, and then you also have the longer strap that you can just put on your shoulders. So really good bag. I got it here in the pink. They also have it in like a creamy white, and then also in the black. Another Amazon summer find is my summer read, this book right here. This is The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. I know, like, I've tried to get books that are like fun reads, and I do like some. Like, I have some Colleen Hoover books that I read last summer, and some Elin Hildebrand. I think I really like her books for this summer, but for some reason, like I'm always gravitating towards business books or strategy books or entrepreneur books. So this is like the last book that I read this past month. This is the Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. It's your essential guidebook for thriving as an entrepreneur. This is actually recommended from a fellow creator, and so I jumped at the chance, got it, and just read it, and it's really, really good. It gives some good advice. It definitely had some good advice and mistakes that I made on my business when I first started. So if you're thinking about starting your business or you feel like you're kind of like in this hamster wheel and you're not getting anywhere, I highly recommend this book. This is from Darren Hardy. If you're interested in more book recommendations, I have a ton, especially that are more geared towards business and just like entrepreneurship. So if that is something that is your jam or you want to see more recommendations, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to share more recommendations with you. Speaking of books, another summer recommendation that I have that I found on Amazon is this Summer Bridge workbook. So this is the first summer that I'm actually doing this with my girls. I struggle a lot with trying to find activities for them to do that they can do on their own while I work, because obviously I work from home, but I don't want them like on tablets all day long or just watching TV. So I actually got these Summer Bridge workbooks, and they are specific to their grade level. So I went ahead and got, Olivia's going into 6th grade, so I got one for her, and Ava is going to 3rd grade. And they just have a few problems. They cover obviously math, reading, science, and it's supposed to just take 15 minutes. Sometimes we go over and go up to like 30 minutes because some of the things we notice is a little bit challenging because it's obviously geared towards their next grade. But I think it's a great way to get your kids still thinking and using their brains in the summer. So I definitely cannot recommend this Summer Bridge enough. If you have school-age kids, definitely check this one out. Well, those are my top Amazon summer finds. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which item was your favorite. Also, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that follow button. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I will be sharing some more Amazon items. Also, don't forget Amazon Prime Day is coming up July 8th through the 11th. I will be sharing deals nonstop, so definitely don't forget to follow my Amazon storefront, which I'll leave a link in the description for you, and also my Instagram, which I'll be sharing daily deals there as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, have a great summer, and we'll chat soon. Bye.